Our third panelist is Dr. Mezyad Alterkawi. He's an associate professor of the urban and regional planning. He received his BSc and master's from Utah State University and got his PhD from Texas A&M University in 1991. In 2008, and that's when I started getting to know Mr. Alterkawi, he was appointed to be the CEO of Riyadh Technology Incubator, what I believe is a very important part of the ecosystem supporting innovation and knowledge economy in Saudi Arabia. He has contributed to many events worldwide in the knowledge-based economy, and he serves as the advisor to the president of KDOC Innopolis Science Park in South Korea. Mezyad, the floor is yours.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you all for being here. It's really good to be in Atlanta. Atlanta was a case study of my PhD. MARTA and its impact on urban development and the economic development was the focus point of my PhD, along with 3 other case studies in the United States. In addition to it being the home of Martin Luther King, it gives me a great pleasure to be here with you, and I hope I can be in the place of my boss, the rector of King Saud University, who conveys his regards to all of you and apologizes for not being here due to a meeting that was he was not able to reschedule with the Crown Prince today. So greetings from him to all of you. Why am I here? Why is King Saud University here? We are here to tell you Saudi Arabia is taking a direction to be true partners with the rest of the world in taking away the concentration of pure dependency on oil and petroleum to be partnering with those who have proven to be very successful in the knowledge-based economy arena. I'm also here to market my university. I'm also here to tell you, if you are really going to invest in my university and what it's doing, you are not going to lose. And the collateral is my life. Well, the higher education is considered to be the main driving force in building the knowledge-based economy. I did not say anything different from what you all know, but I wanted to emphasize to you that we know that, and that's how we based what we have done. Yeah, I got it. There's so many, I have a lot of information, and I will try to be as swift as the Aggies at Texas A&M told me to do. And by the way, I found the reasoning, or part of the reasoning, to why Georgia Tech is as great as it is. Its president is a graduate of Texas A&M as well. King Saud University, being the largest and the oldest in Saudi Arabia, took the responsibility to carry on the initiative of the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, that the knowledge-based economy was going truly to be the future of Saudi Arabia. And because of what I have stated of my university, it took the responsibility to be the spine of, and the prime engine, one of the prime engines of the knowledge-based economy in Saudi Arabia. And it has proven, so far, it has proven to be a fairly decent platform for that. We knew what the US had. The US has been very successful for many years. It does not need my wordings on that. But we wanted case studies that we can really look at, examine, and benchmark. I'd like to say, with all my apologies, that our great, to you, but South Korea was our benchmark at King Saud University. And the reason for that, if you look at the statistics, in the 50s, it was very identical to that of Egypt in population, in perhaps the socioeconomic factors, and to the contrary, I can tell you, it received help from some financial help from Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Look where South Korea is today, and I can assure you that South Korea, being a very good example for us, did a very good job on reaching where it has so far, and that's the prime justification why we have benchmarked it. Also look at Finland, Ireland, Malaysia, Singapore, China, and India. Now, the UNESCO projections suggested that higher education enrollment would peak. I'm going to give you very precise and important statistics. At $263 million in 2025, and that is 150 from what it is today is 150 million, 58 million. Now, approximately 4.5% of that in the Arab states, 15% of that in my country. Now, this huge increase requires the creation of more than 4 major universities a week worldwide over the next 14 years. Dr. Al-Ouhali mentioned in his talk and gave some area for the Saudi Arabia. Just to make it simpler, Saudi Arabia is 1/3 the size of the US. Now, the percentage of the Saudi students studying abroad per million is equal to 4 times the students from the Republic of China, and that is of 2010. There are 4,424 25 Saudi students studying abroad for every 1 million people, while there were only 1,038 Chinese students per year. Now, that is clear between world-class universities and the degree on which an economy is knowledge-based. The top 98 of the top 100 universities in 2011 Shanghai World University ranking, located in the top 20 countries in 2009 Global Knowledge Economy Index. The World Bank has developed a 4-pillar framework that countries can use as the basis for their transition to a knowledge-based economy. Also, the higher education sector, and more precisely, universities and research centers, are at the core in establishing at least 2 of these pillars, namely education and skills and innovation systems. Dr. Al-Ouhali also mentioned that. Now, the Knowledge Economy Index is constructed based on 14 variables. 6 variables are highly related to the higher education sector and at the core business of universities. These are the Human Development Index, the royalty payment and receipts, science and engineering journal articles per million, people patent, the adult literacy rate, gross territory enrollment rate. These are very important factors to know. I apologize for seeing 2 slides in one push. I think my thumb would justify that. Now, according to 2009 World Bank statistics, Saudi Arabia is ranked at 68th place globally in building the knowledge-based economy out 140 countries, and that is up from the 74th place in 2005. Now again here, the higher education sector can serve as the engine to move the country into a more knowledge-based economy and advanced in ranking internationally. Now, KSA, Ninth Development Plan, and that was the one between 2010 and 2014, confirmed the direction of the kingdom towards building a knowledge-based economy. Now, spending allocation of the higher education sector actually increased from 54 billion to 54 billion from 27.4 billion in the 8th plan. That just in 4 to 5 years, you see the difference. 2 minutes? I'm told that I have 20 more minutes, so I'll try to rush. I'll just quickly rush through some statistics here. Now, provides grants of strategic research projects at universities and national research centers, and that is amounting to 243 million US dollars. Then, how about I just run quickly through some slides, and I'm happy to furnish you with the presentation. That will put me in a better standing with the chairman. However, there's some statistics that I will not skip. Now, this very important statistic. Now, with the new scholarship program that my country has, now the number in 2004 was 3,000. And in 2011, it's 45,000, and they are in the United States. 60 of them are females. Now, that is with an estimated of $6 billion in budget for them in 2011. So you can tell that my country is investing a lot in the future of the new generation of students. Now, one very important thing, and this is what I would like to emphasize, we have the RTV, the Riyadh Techno Valley. That is the prime engine for the King Saud University's knowledge-based economy. Dr. Al-Awali mentioned the companies that are in partnership with RTV. I would like to state one very important thing. King Saud University has been the think tank for a lot of the scholars and the people who have been supporting the market of the knowledge-based economy. That, in addition to what I have mentioned, in addition to what you will be reading in a folder that I have left just out by the door with a flash memory also of that, will definitely give you the sense how important for you to think of investing in RTV and in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia at large, particularly in the RTV of King Saud University. That's some information about the RTV. We have a company, that's the investment arm of RTV. Here's some of the important things. Of course, we designed the master plan with the Jurong out of Singapore. We made sure the ecosystem in its essentiality would be established in the science park, so we can, when people come from other countries, they can really live the ecosystem that is very important in any success of any science park. These are objectives you will see in the folder that I have outside. Here are the main focus areas. We had SRI study what our science park should be focusing on, and The results were the chem sector and the bio and the engineering or the tech nucleus. And of course, that's within the, in addition to ICT. I'm being looked at to speed up. Here's the phase 1 of the project, RTV. The achievements, this is very important. It's $1.8 billion so far we have in our portfolio for RTV in partnerships. Now, very important companies are on, and SABIC is one of them, and also we have Aramco, and we have no doubt that General Electric would be thinking highly to move in. Many reasons why King Saud University. We were actually in the also top ranking of the Shanghai, and you will see along in the paper why we have been in that ranking. We have ranked 222 in the last one through the in the Shanghai rating. We have the first car now of the design of King Saud University, and that's Ghazal. It's manufactured on campus. We have produced so far 3 cars. Now we have partnered with South Korea to manufacture in partnership the smaller car that will be affordable for the market. And we look at added value. Added value in any invention includes if you can make the affordability for the people. Here are some statistics you will see in that. King Saud University has 1,700 publication in the scientific research publications. Here are also some interesting statistics. They're also included in the folder. I apologize for speeding up. And the conclusion, the Saudi universities are modeled in large part as American universities in terms of their structure, core process, teaching and learning. Just one final thing I'll tell you, 80% of our faculty members have graduated from the top 10 universities in the world, and that's what King Saud University is. I apologize once again for having to cover for the rector. He's not very easy to be a substitute to. I hope I did not bother you with the length of time that I've taken. Thank you very much.